Hello, Michael.
Hello, Liudmyla.
How are you today?
I'm okay, as usual.
Does heat disturb you?
Yeah, I prefer to, to lay at, on the sofa and don't move.
It seems to me that now it's too warm to lay on the sofa because
It's better to lay and don't move than.
I think it's such heat. It's better to lay, I don't know, somewhere in refrigerator, or in the fridge.
Maybe.
So, and good evening, Mary.
Hello,
How are you today?
I'm fine, thank you. What about you?
Oh, if extreme heat doesn't count, so everything is alright. But unfortunately, it really counts. And what about the temperature in your country? Oh, no, it's your country, but no, in your city.
I don't know, I think approximately 32, 34. But I'm not go out today,
You're a happy person, Mary, really.
and I don't feel this so extremely. And
Unfortunately, I
today
decided to come out, and it wasn't the best my idea. So, and good evening, Ulvi.
Good evening.
How are you today?
Thank you. I'm good.
Oh, it's nice. And I don't know, traditional question for me today. What about heat in your country?
What about what?
Temperature.
Temperature. I think it's normal over the 25 degrees. A little bit cloudy, but temperature is okay.
I think it's high time to pack our clothes and move to Lviv. So, and today we speak about idioms connected with expressing anger. But first of all, I'd like to ask you one question. So about anger as quality of your personality. So how angry are you, Michael? Not now, I mean as a quality of your character. How often can you? So it's not a question, but in general, you should count how often you get angry. So I don't know how straight does it is it anger, and can you cope with your anger? So in general, how angry are you, and how angry can you be?
But what is anger?
Злой,
Uh-huh. I see.
to be angry, быть злым.
Yeah. You know, uh, it's hard to say. Maybe I prefer to don't be angry. Angry. It's an interesting word. We need to check, I think.
What
And
exactly?
angry and anger is the same.
Anger is noun, angry is adjective.
Mhm.
So it seems to me that you didn't answer. So how angry are you?
So sometimes maybe once 2 months.
I think it means that you are not angry person.
Yeah.
So Mary, what about you?
generally I'm very calm, but sometimes something happens with me and I can be very angry and maybe show my bad mood, but usually people who close to me know about it and don't pay attention for it.
So I think it's extremely nice when people around you understand that everything is alright and don't pay attention on it, because sometimes it's happened really that people start to be angry and it's kind of quarrel happens. And good evening, Alexander.
Good evening.
How are you today?
I'm fine. Thank you. How are you?
Oh, and I'm fine. And today, the question for today to start our conversation is about temperature in your city.
Temperature in my city is comfortable. I don't know how much exactly, how many exactly degrees. It's about 24.
But in general, the weather doesn't force you to kill yourself, yes?
Force me to kill myself.
Yes.
I didn't get.
Never mind, Alexander. So, one more question to you is, how angry are you?
How angry.
Yes. Not now, but in general, how angry you are as a personality.
I'm not angry in general, I think. Yes, I'm kind person.
Kind person, good. Ulvi, and your answer?
I'm also quite calm person. I like to keep silence, but just in few cases when someone repeat the question more and more times, or ask something more than twice or third times, I became quite angry.
You know that this person several lessons ago told us that if he had an opportunity to kill people and no one would know about it, he would kill. So now I'm not angry person. No, I'm kind, and no one can, and no, nothing can disturb me. We remember everything. Ulvi. Alliance doesn't try to do something with our memory, but as far as I understood, everyone considered yourself as quite polite person, and angry wasn't the quality of your character. But now I'm giving you a link to follow. So, and the first our task will be to check how angry are you, passing one test. So open it, please, and really. I hope you will be able to find paper and pens to remind your answers in order to count score quickly. So there are 10 statements, and you should identify how often do you do it. So almost never, sometimes, often, or almost always. And I'd like so we will read these statements, and I want you to answer aloud. I don't know, giving some comments to this statement according to your personality. So, the statement number one, I get angry easily. So, Mary, almost never, sometimes, often, and almost often.
Sometimes.
With little commentation.
I can't find.
Do you have any problems with finding this?
No, maybe I don't understand something. I can't find.
Oh, I want you to answer and to check, to choose something, and then give a little comment about you and your personality.
We don't read test. Or it's in the test?
Yes, it's the first, and there are 10 points. Do you see? 10 points. And you should choose. Do you have it almost never, sometimes, often, or almost always?
Oh, okay. I get angry easily. Okay, sometimes.
And what can force you to be angry?
Oh, what force? It's
the question from me, really.
It can be anything. I don't know. It depends on circumstances.
So good. Alexander, what about you? I get angry easily, so almost never, sometimes often, or almost often.
Almost,
Almost always.
almost never.
Oh, how do you manage to do it?
Should I manage?
Oh, because for me it takes too much moral power to keep silence and I don't know, not to tell everything I think about some people.
I just do deep breath.
Oh, and also your energy saving, yes. So
Yes.
quarreling with people is kind of wasting of your energy, but you accumulate it with some, I don't know, tenderly, and that's why you can't waste it. So, Ulvi,
Yes, I think I get angry quite often. Yeah. As I said, if the person repeat the question more than 2 times, I will be angry. So
and I
3 points.
remember about time, your altitude to time, and when someone doesn't meet with you at right time.
Yes.
So, Michael.
For me, it's almost never.
Oh,
Yeah. I have the same situation with Alexander.
oh my God. You're really a kind of, I don't know, alliance with Alexander because how is it possible not to do
Uh,
it? So, the statement number 2, I get very, very angry. So, Alexander.
Number 2, I get very, very angry. Mm, It's like the same question. Um,
No,
it's
the
it's
first
both.
is about, I don't know, periods of time you get angry, but the second one is about quantity of angriness you can have.
Okay, but then answers like almost never
Almost never,
isn't
yes.
about quantifying. Okay, mm, almost never.
Almost
So
never, good. Ulvi?
Yes, I think I also will tell that it's almost never because I'm just angry just for 1 or 2 minutes. I think it's not very angry.
So, Michael, what about you?
I choose almost never because it's
Michael, have you got your students according, I don't know, some psychological test beforehand? So if you can't be angry, so you are taken into our lessons. If you can, so excuse me, we can't help you. So
yeah,
also,
yeah.
yes, done. What?
So I choose because it's close with the previous answer. Like if I get angry easily, almost never, then I very the situation when I very angry, almost never.
So and
Same.
Mary, your answer
Sometimes.
sometimes also can be. So statement number 3, I get angry at others people's stupid mistakes. So would be.
Mm, I get angry at most. Actually, no, it's the stupid mistakes of other people don't make me angry. Just in few cases, maybe some close friends, maybe it make me.
Or such kind of people would be who are extremely stupid, but they consider their point of view as one true point of view and try to, I don't know, to force you to believe that you are an idiot, but not they.
Uh, yeah, it can lead to make me angry. Why this way I will choose this sometimes.
Oh. Um. So, Michael?
I think it's almost always, because it's one on one of the situation when I can imagine, yeah. But it's really hard to choose second one. Maybe it's a one, yeah. When somebody do something stupid and something like that, yeah.
Yeah. Mary, what about you?
Often.
Very often. Oh
If
no.
somebody do something stupid, yes, it irritate me.
So, and Alexander?
Uh, I feel angry when I'm not treated fairly.
No, number 3, I get
Oh,
angry
actually,
at
yes.
other people's stupid mistakes.
At others, stupid mistakes. Okay, sometimes.
Sometimes. Oh, the only thing that can make Alexander angry. So the statement number 4, I feel angry when I'm not treated fairly. So, Michael.
Treated fairly. What is it? Treated fairly.
It means that it happens something not very fair according to you. So, for example, you did your homework, yes, perfectly, but I don't know, the teacher gave you the 3 marks, so it means that you wasn't treated fairly. So,
Okay, maybe we can choose sometimes.
so if something is not fair about you, you will not be angry.
Fairly, how to say it in Russian?
Трет обращаться fairly несправедливо.
Of course. If somebody do it special, yeah. We can see it one moment, the second one, and after that, you can like to show that you are angry.
Give a little hint, so.
Yeah.
And Mary, what about you?
Mm.
What?
Often something not fair. If I consider something not fair for me or for other people, I think I become angry so often.
Often, nice. Because really, I would like to choose if I pass this test. Not actually, not if I pass this test, but when I pass this test, I have chosen almost always, because I can't put up with something if it's not fair. I need to make some kind of justice. I don't know, but for me it's not acceptable. So, Alexander,
Often.
often,
Yeah.
and Olvi.
Yes, I think I also feel angry when there is some actions which is not fairly. Yeah,
Yeah.
it will be often also for me. I became angry.
So people who I don't know, fight for justice. So number 5, I say hurtful things when I get angry. So Mary,
Sometimes, not always, but sometimes, yes.
sometimes can be Alexander.
Hurtful means to give pain somebody.
Some unpleasant things, you know.
Unpleasant. Sometimes.
Sometimes would be.
I also it depends on the situation who stay with whom you face to face. If it's someone who more elder than you, of course I can't say something harmful to me. But
Hurtful.
yes. But if it's my friend, I don't know. So it's sometimes, not always.
And do you tell it face to face, or I don't know?
Yes, face
Because I know some people who, I don't know,
behind.
tell to different people that this person isn't very good person, and really these facts make me crazy extremely. So, and Michael, what about you?
Maybe sometimes, yeah.
So number 6, I get angry when people criticize me. So Alexander.
Almost never.
Oh, criticize, never mind.
Yeah.
I'm energy saving. So Ulvi, what about you?
For me, I think it's normal. I don't mind what other people tell about me. So for me, it's
But if they tell some, I don't know, clever ideas and some pieces of advice, maybe some constructional critic, you know?
I will try to discuss, but I never became angry from this thing. So for this case, almost never.
Almost never. Good. Michael?
I also choose almost never because I think it's a normal thing. But you know, if it's like criticizing with in the right form, yeah.
Polite form, yes, you mean?
Yeah, because sometimes people do it like a strange. It's a kind of criticizing, but the form is different. It's like the same with stupid mistakes. So.
So, and Mary, your answer? Mary?
Do you hear me?
Yes.
I have normal attitude for criticism, but if I count that it is don't fair, I think I don't like it. But usually, okay, maybe sometimes I choose.
So it also can be I don't know. So if it's fair critic and maybe this critic will help you to improve yourself, and that's not a method to become angry and I don't know, to shout at some person or to quarrel with he or she. So statement number 7. When I get angry, I feel like hitting someone. So Ulvi.
It's I don't know how, but in most cases, of course, I'm trying to hit someone when I'm angry. Not someone, but something. I don't know. For instance, grusha, да? I don't know how it's called.
Picture of somebody.
Yes, not someone, but something.
Something. It's better to hit really something than someone.
So
Something cannot, I don't know, go to the police and then I will force you to go to the court.
often I will choose.
Michael, what about you?
For me, it's almost never.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Mary? Mary.
No, somebody. Yes.
Are you thinking?
No. Do you hear me? I talk with you.
Yes, but we haven't heard your answer.
I don't know why. So my answer almost always. Oh no, almost never. I'm sorry, almost never.
So contradictory answers, and you decided to mix them up.
I never want hit somebody.
And Alexander?
Oh, my answer to never, almost never. Almost never. I don't like hit somebody in any case.
And about something, not someone, but something.
Oh, it's okay. I have a special instrument.
Equipment, you should tell.
Equipment for hitting or kicking.
So it's all right when you hit something, yes?
Yes.
Good. And Mary, what about you? Not somebody, but something?
No, I can start cry, but not hit somebody.
Oh, it is really better really to hit than to cry.
It's me. Oh my God, I don't like some fights. It's not for me.
So, and Michael, if not someone, but something?
The same. Maybe I dislike.
The same as Mary, I don't know, or the same as you told.
The same as I tell.
So, all right. The number 8. I get angry in overcrowded public transport. So, Michael.
Almost never, because you know it's a usual situation.
Oh.
You cannot focus on it and like disturb yourself, yeah. And you can also choose the.
So just imagine a situation really that happened to me just maybe several days ago. You are in the public transport, a lot of people, there is no windows open, extreme heat, I don't know, and this bus is broken and no one wants to open the doors in order you to get out of this place. So you will not be angry.
You know, but what you can do?
Nothing. Just to be angry, to become angry.
You know, I the last time when I use what is it? It's like a train.
Used.
Trolley bus.
No. It was. You know, it's not closed windows, but this
Train?
not the train. This transport have heating. It was I don't know 1 week ago. Yeah. So and
Heating in transport 1 week ago?
yeah.
Oh my God.
It's you know it looks like crazy people crazy who manage this transport, you know, transport. So
And didn't you become angry?
no.
Oh my God. Mary, what about you?
Often I don't like crowd and I don't like transport because it's crowd. So often.
So if you don't like transport, you shouldn't live in Kryvyi Rog really, because it takes 2 hours to get from one point to other point in our city by bus, but it's almost impossible to get it on foot, so it's impossible.
That's why I don't like Rog, because I really long time go through this city and maybe longer than I go after that. So that's why I don't like it. And especially when it's hot. I understand it. And
It's easy to kill yourself.
yeah.
So, Alexander,
I remember with horror the times when I had trips in overcrowded public transport, but I didn't get angry. I just felt uncomfortable. And my answer is, let's be sometimes.
sometimes good. Ulvi,
Yes, you know that I don't like the overcrowded places. There's a lot of people, but it's one exception because in the public transports I never became angry. I don't know why. Maybe I am accustomed to it. I use it usually, so I never became angry.
oh, you're heavy people, really. So, number 9, anger gives me a headache. Mary.
No, I have headache sometimes without anger, and I don't know cause of it. So, but for anger never was cause of my headache.
Alexander.
Almost never.
Are you going to fall asleep, Alexander?
No.
Next time I will learn some lullaby for you and will sing for you.
Okay.
Not to disturb your falling asleep. So also almost never, yes?
Yes, almost never.
Udvin?
Yes, I don't know, maybe it's surprising for you, but during all my life I never had a headache. So
Headache.
headache, yeah.
It also can be very strange, but also during all my lifetime I have never had headache. So
You are so happy person.
Yeah, I also think I'm happy for this.
I even can, but you know, just only when you have temperature, high temperature, you know, maybe something about 39 or 40 degrees, it happens really, but without it, never happens.
Yeah, so angry can't make me have a headache. Almost never.
Almost never good. And Michael?
For me, it's almost never. It's not close. Yeah.
Yeah, good. And the last, our question to identify, I don't know, quantity of angriness in your personality is when I get angry, I feel depressed. So, Alexander.
I almost never get angry. Oh, sorry, no. I almost never feel depressed when I get angry.
And what do you feel?
What I feel? I feel maybe, I don't know, maybe adrenaline.
Oh, Uli.
I think that it may be for girls. I don't know the man who became angry and depressed, feel depressed. So for me,
Depressed doesn't mean, I don't know, doesn't mean to cry. Depressed means, I don't know, some state of mood when you're a sad person and that's all.
you
So I
became
think
your mood changed and you became, I don't know. Yes, you want to say that? No, almost never. The answer.
almost never good. So you became angry and continued to be funny person telling some jokes. So Michael,
You know, I choose almost never, and I think when you're angry, it's maybe it's one of the way to feed of energy, yeah, and it works opposite, not a depression, but you know maybe somebody have, but I never.
So, and Mary?
Never.
Oh.
For me, it's absolutely different feeling because when you're angry, it's temporary feeling, but depressed, it's when you have all time repeated things. So it's absolutely different thing.
So it was the last statement in this test. So I propose you to count your score. You know, so here is the table for you to count the score.
Yes.
So
I count and score 18.
18. So
It's moderate, isn't it?
moderate. Yes. So not high, not low. Something in the middle. So good. Michael, have you counted?
1 second.
So Alexander, have you counted?
Yes, I have. My number is 15.
Oh, moderate anger, yes?
Yes.
I didn't know. I predicted you would be a low anger person.
Yeah, I surprised.
Mary
I moderate anger.
and Michael.
As I see, I low anger.
Oh,
Yes.
how did you manage to get some score? So, to summarize, really, we have three people with moderate anger, one person with low anger, and one person from high anger, yes?
And it's you, yeah.
Yes, I also passed this test, and my result was high anger, and maybe let it be. And let's read some advice for anger management. So, I propose to read one piece of advice and discuss it just a little bit. So, agree, disagree, and something else. So, Ulvi, please. Number one.
Some advice for anger management, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Exercise regularly. It can help reduce tension and stress.
So good. And which kind of exercises can reduce your stress and tension?
In most cases, help me to listen to music. Yes.
Exercise. So now I will tell to my mother that I'm not wasting my times. I'm exercising.
Exercise. I don't know. I don't make any exercise for reducing.
So let it be not exercises, really, some piece of advice to reduce tension and stress. So for you, your advice is to listen to music, yes?
Yeah.
Yes. So Alexander, what is your advice? What should I do if I feel extreme angry?
To breathe deep and think about something pleasant.
C.
Sorry?
About C. I
About
think
sea?
for me
I
it
don't
will
know. I
be.
have never been to sea, but I am going to visit it in near future.
Oh, it's good. Mary, piece of advice from you.
Maybe meditation, yoga.
So
It's
it will be. So
good
Mary,
relaxation.
let's read number 2 because it's the same with the first, seems to me. So
Try some relaxation techniques.
techniques.
You can listen to soft music or practice slow, deep breathing.
So good. Michael, what about you? Your piece of advice to cope with anger?
But I don't feel.
Imagine that you are.
In general, I think you can wait, and all these questions are how to say go out.
Will be solved without your help. Yes.
Of course.
So Alexander, please read for us number 3.
Learn to recognize the things of
Kindness.
signs of anger in yourself so that you can take action earlier.
So good. And Mary, what are your signs of anger?
I can say, okay, enough. Does it mean I become
No,
angry?
just signs. It means some, I don't know, знак. Yes, you know, something happens in your body, and you feel that in several seconds you will get extremely angry. So what are these signs for you?
For me, it's something should happen, and without signs, I become angry if I have cause of it.
So Michael, can you answer, or you have never had signs of being angry?
As I say, maybe it's close with energy, yeah, and you can feel fit of energy, yeah, like more energy, and you can. I mean, it's not close with the heating, but as I understand, it's more close like do something, yeah.
But in general, I can give examples when, for example, I have some signs which tell me that in several seconds I will be angry. So there is something with my speech, you know, it started to be interrupted, and there is some strange, I don't know, feeling in my brain that I don't know, maybe there is some, how to describe it, some noise in my head, I don't know, and then I started to be extremely angry. So for me, it's signs of being angry. So it seems to me that you don't have anything, yes, such feelings, yes.
Yeah, I don't know. As I say, maybe it's okay. Now we can change something. I need to do 1 second, like a
Good,
plan.
good, Ulvi. What are your signs of um,
Anger. To be honest, I don't maybe understand fully the meaning of the signs of anger, but I also don't remember anything what can make me be angry.
and Alexander?
For me, the signs of anger are when I'm thinking about the reason of anger more than several seconds.
So you can't analyze it.
I can't analyze. No, if I think about something more than some seconds, I understand that I become angry, and I should forget about that.
So good, Michael. Number 4. And I want you to pay attention that there is mistake in these sentences. I don't know how could it happen because it's really good book, and I don't know. I have never had problems with this book. But number 4.
When you feel getting angry, leave the situation.
Leave the situation. So leave, оставлять. So where is the mistake?
You feel yourself.
Yes, you tell that to yourself. After fill, we don't use the yourself.
Yes. So we read it without yourself, and I really have no idea how could it happen in this magazine. So what?
Maybe writer was angry.
Can be. So, is it a good idea? So just to leave the situation when you feel angry, Ulvi?
Yeah, it's the quite good way to leave the situation if you get angry. It will
Just to run away, run, Forrest, run.
further.
Oh, I see one more person here. Yes. Good evening, Victoria. Good evening, Victoria.
Good evening.
How are you?
I'm fine.
Oh, it's nice. And can you tell us something about yourself? Because I see you for the first time.
I speak English so little.
A little.
Sometimes I speak with my friend Marina and tell about English education and about English tradition.
So it's also a way of learning English, so it's nice. And today we speak about being angry, and in several seconds we will speak about idioms connected with anger. And now we speak about some pieces of advice how to manage and how to, I don't know, to cope with your anger. So, and the last our piece of advice was, when you feel angry, just leave the situation. So, do you agree with it, Victoria?
You speak very quickly.
Oh.
I don't understand some words.
So I can repeat. It's not a question. So about being angry, Victoria. So we have already read about. So if you feel angry, yes, you should just leave the situation. So, do you agree with this statement or no?
I think that today, maybe today, I only listen you dialogue because in my head very many words, and I am crazy maybe.
So just let it be. So, but in general, if you want to tell something, you can just interrupt us, and there will be no problems with it. So, if your brain will be a little bit, I don't know, stop messing and having some good ideas. So,
It's a kind of
Now I 1 minute, please.
but we can translate some.
I don't. Караул.
so Victoria, if you want to tell something, you can interrupt me. Yes. So, and now we allowed you only to listen. Yes.
Yes.
So listen.
Thank you very much.
Never mind. So, Michael, I have already forgot whom I asked about it, whom I not asked. So, you feel so if you feel angry, it's a good idea to leave the situation. Agree, disagree, and
It's a kind of great idea for all the situations. Like we see now, yeah. You can say, okay, I'm on the list, and it solves the problem.
okay,
Yeah?
I'm leaving. Goodbye. It's not my problem. Do everything without me.
Are you angry?
What?
Are you angry?
I?
Yeah.
No.
Why are you going leaving us?
No, it's just, I don't know, a kind of illustration of action when you try to leave some situation. So, goodbye. Not my problem. So, Mary.
Very good. Yes.
Sasha.
Could you please repeat?
So, if you feel angry, just leave the situation. So, good idea or not good idea?
Leave the situation. Yes.
Leave.
I try avoid it. But sometimes it can be funny. Not angry, but maybe something like that. When you show your emotion. It's I don't know, like some little bit practical. Not real, but between two people sometimes. So I think it's okay.
Oh, good. And Alexander, your opinion?
Okay. I think it depends if that situation is useful for you, you should manage with your feeling, and if there are nothing useful, it's better to leave the situation.
So good. And the last one would be, please.
Talk about your feelings with someone you trust.
So good. And Michael, what about you? Do you tell about your feelings to someone you trust?
You know, it depends on situation when it's.
But in general, do you have, I don't know, a characteristic of behavior to speak with people about your feelings, or you just hide it in yourself?
You know, it depends. In general, no, I dislike different kind of healing something, but we have a like simple situation when somebody do something and you are angry, you can say to another person like you know, how do they like some of bad words.
It calls Michael absence language.
Yeah, it helps you to describe the situation. Yeah.
It really, for me, it's very sad that in English vocabulary there are not so many these words, because in our language I think that there is great variety, so you can choose wherever you want, and you know that there are some even funny, some bad words, and that's why it's funny to use them, and sometimes they even can help you to solve some problem. But in English, everything is connected with one word, and it's very sad. So, Mary,
Mm,
do you speak with people about your feelings?
sometimes, but not often. It's really hard to me show my feeling, but sometimes I need it. I think because I'm not robot, and I think every people need, because if people accumulate it in yourself,
Themselves.
it will be really bad in the future.
That you know that Dr. House once told to his friend that, I don't know, hiding your feelings could cause the cancer. So
I never solved this problem.
oh, unfortunately, it's the, I don't know, lessons of irony and something else.
Maybe,
School
but
of irony.
I dislike.
So Alexander.
What kind of feelings is that question about?
Maybe about all kinds of feeling, you know.
Then it depends if it's feeling it's some, I don't know, if I usually like speak about what I like, what I don't like, dislike, and I don't like speak about other feelings.
Maybe about some deep feelings.
Yeah.
Also can be and could be.
And I think it's also one of the good ways to speak with someone, even when you're angry. To speak with someone whom you trust, it make you feel calm down. Yes, and it's also a good way.
So and about you, do you speak with people about your emotions and feelings?
Yes, of course, with friends whom I trust.
Oh, strange, really. Strange. So, and look at the next picture about idioms connected with anger. 6 minutes left, and we decided to speak about the main topic of our lesson. It's high time, really. So, And paragraph A, being angry. So and there are some idioms connected with being angry and feeling angry and different types of being angry and something irritating you. And let's so there is, do you see sentence, and each sentence connects one idiom. So let's read it, translate, and I don't know, discuss a little bit. So, Alexander, please read for us the first.
These informal idioms can be used. It's not
No,
idiom.
not.
I'm fed up to the back teeth with trying to live on such a small wage.
Yes, good. And what does it mean to be fed up?
To be fed up means to eat a lot of more than you want, and maybe it's not about just about eating and about everything. I think.
Oh my God.
To get something more.
I remember that you have extremely good imagination, but so who knows the translation of idioms to be fed up with something?
I know.
So Michael, do you know?
No, I don't.
In Russia it calls "сыт по горло," you know? When you can't stand something, so you know that there are some actions or some facts in relatives that you...
Alexander was right.
No, no.
Imagination helps.
Not in this way. It's connected with food. It connects, I think, with strange people around you and with some horrible events happen sometimes. So, and I have one question to you. So, do you have some business now you fed up with? So, Michael, what about you?
No, I haven't.
Oh, it's nice.
Yeah.
Mary, what about you?
I don't know, nothing. I don't feel something which I fed up.
Alexander?
Oh, sorry, could you repeat the question?
Do you have some business now you fed up with?
Yes, I'm fed up with driving.
Oh,
Strange answer.
Oh, why?
Michael, it goes without saying, because driving doesn't allow Alexander to attend our lessons every day from the beginning to the end, and that's why he's fed up. So, am I right, Alexander?
Yes, you are completely right.
I also have good imagination. Maybe we're relatives. So, and Olvi?
Yes, actually, it's not the business, but the university fed up me. Well, I want to finish it.
But as far as I know, there's 2 years left, yes?
3 years, just one last year. I want to.
Oh. And in general question, so how often do you feel that you are fed up with something? Not about now, we don't speak about now, we speak in general. So how often do you have such feelings? So Mary?
I don't know. I don't remember when I have such feelings.
And even how often you have it, yes?
Yes.
Maybe it means that you have it not so often, if you even can't
Maybe
remember.
when I something really do something really hard, but I prefer avoid this, so I never have this feeling.
So maybe quickly changing of activities can prevent you from feeling fed up with.
Yes, I think.
So Alexander, how often do you feel
I
that you are...
never feel fed up.
The test has already passed. Forget about these answers. Almost never, sometimes.
Oh, I don't know. I rarely do that.
Really. Oh. Also nice. Udvir.
For me, I think it's also rarely. It's something what's repeated every day. I think it's make me feel fed up. Yes, but in general, it's also rarely, not always.
And Michael, your answer.
When it happened, yeah,
How often?
often, rarely, and maybe I try to imagine when I can feel such. Maybe there is a situation. There are situations which somebody wants to talk with you, and it's not very interesting for you, and this person are very talkative, yeah, and you need to hear it, and in one moment you can say something. Oh, okay, it's fed up. Yeah.
So it's good, and it's very funny because for today it was the first and the last idiom connected with anger. But really, my idea is to change the name of my tomorrow's lesson, and we will be able to continue learning idioms connected with anger, and I think it will be extremely useful. So for today, thank you that you were with me. Thank you that you agreed to speak about anger and to make some tests with you. That you are not discrete people and you are able to speak about such feelings. And we'll be waiting for you tomorrow. Goodbye.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Thank you for listening. Bye.
Okay.
Goodbye.